Good morning, students. We are doing the for loop, and regarding that we will do two more questions. This is question number 4 on given on page number 98. Create a class to print the factorials of numbers from 1 to 10. Now before doing this question, first of all we should understand what is the meaning of this factorial and how to find out the factorial of a number. So for that, first of all we do this simple program which is not given in your book, that is create a class to enter a number. We have to enter a number from the user and we will print its factorial. Now first of all, see what is a factorial of a number. Factorial of a number is the multiplication of all numbers starting from 1 to that given number. Suppose for example the number is 5. In mathematics we write down factorial like this, but in computer we write down factorial like this, 5 and this exclamation mark. Wherever this exclamation mark is written with the number, that means that it is going to find out the factorial of that number. So factorial of 5 is all the multiplication of all the numbers from 1 to that number, 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. What is the multiplication of this? 5 4s are 20, 23s are 60, 62s are 120. So 120 is the factorial of 5. Similarly, if we want to find out the factorial of 6, what is the factorial of 6? 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6. 2 3s are 6, 6 4s are 24, 24 5s are 120, 126 are 720. So this is the factorial of this given number. Now let us see how to do this. We have to enter this number and we have to print this factorial by finding it. So let us do this program by using the parameterized input. So first of all we take a class name, class as question, after that public static void main. We are doing this program by the parameterized input, so we will enter the number into it. Suppose this is the number. For example, for an incidence, let us take this number as 5. The user has entered the number as 5. It will find out the factorial of 5. The value of n is 5. We'll take certain variables such as I, f to store the factorial, and we'll take the factorial. The value is first of all 1, because we are multiplying. For multiplying, the accumulator should be equal to 1. For addition, the accumulator should be equal to 0, because if we multiply any number by 1, the answer will be same number, and if we multiply any number by 0, the answer will remain as 0. That is why for multiplication case we take as the accumulator as 1, and for addition case, that is additive identity is 0. That is why for addition case we take the accumulator as 0. F is to store the factorial of a number, then semicolon. So we'll apply a for loop for I is equal to 1 and I is less than equal to n. What is n? That is 5 in our example, and I plus plus, and it will find out the factorial as f is equal to f into I. Now how does this program run? For I is equal to 1, first of all the value of I and value of f. First of all the value of I is 1. 1 is less than equal to n. What is n? That is 5. This condition is true. If this condition is true, then this further statement will run. So it will find out f is equal to f into I. Now what is the value of f? F is 1. That is initialized here, into I. What is I? 1. 1 into 1. Okay. It will go again and plus plus. The value of I will become 2. It will 2, check the condition, 2 is less than equal to 5. This condition is true, so it will move forward. F is equal to f into I. Now f is equal to f. Now what is f? That is 1 into I. What is I? 2. It will go again. I will become plus plus, that is 3. 3 is less than equal to 5. This condition is again true. It will come down. F is equal to f into I. F is equal to f. What is f? 2 into I. What is I? 3. That is 6. It will go again. It will become plus plus, that is 4. 4 is less than equal to 5. This is true. It will come again. F is equal to f. What is f? That is 6. 6 into I, that is 4. 24. It will go again. F will become, I will become 5. 5 is less than equal to 5. This condition is again true. It will come down. F is equal to f into I, that is 5. F is equal to 24 into 5. That is equal to 120. After that it will come again plus plus. This will become 6. 6 is less than equal to 5. This is false. This condition becomes false. Therefore the further execution of this statement will not be carried and the loop will terminate and come here. Here we will print the value of f, that is system.out.print factorial of plus n plus is equal to plus f, and we close the two brackets. Now how it is printed on the screen? It will be printed like this: factorial of, this is written in double quotes, will be as it is printed on the screen. Plus sign is for concatenation n, whatever the value of n is, that is 5. And then after that plus sign is written after this, equal to, that is written in double quotes, will be as it is printed on the screen. F, what is the value of f? That is 120. So this will be the final output on the screen that is seen. Factorial of 5 is equal to 120. So this is the method how we can find out the factorial of a given number.